Alright guys, hello, g'day and all that good stuff. So we're going to try to do a series of videos showing our environment that we currently live in. We're in the Midwest of Western Australia at the moment. We are up in Shark Bay, Denham, Monkey Mire, depending which area you want to call it. It's the whole coastline is Shark Bay. We are in Monkey Mire, so we're in a nature reserve at the moment. But we want to focus on a little bit more about survival, I guess you could say it. More like readiness, being prepared. So there's a lot of YouTube videos getting around at the moment. Some of the Australian content creators, mainly on the west coast, further north from here, they'll do survival challenges, 12-hour, 24-hour survival challenges where they've got to run around the coast and catch something to eat. There's not a lot of water. Within 12 hours without water, your body will start to have problems. One of your main concerns out here in Western Australia and out in the bush here is shelter from the sun, because the sun, believe it or not, is out there to kill you, and water. You need water. If you're not getting water within 12 hours and your urine starts to turn yellow and it starts to get really yellow, you're already in the danger zone. Gathering water isn't exciting, I guess. We'll take you for a little walk. Right now, I don't know if we will find water today. If we're in a situation currently where we needed to stay in the bush for any length of time, we would have to find shelter and water. Now, during the course of the day, it may be 40 degrees and you're in direct sunlight. I wouldn't recommend any movement during the course of the day. Not in the hours from, say, even 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The sun's at its highest point, very limited shade, and if there's any condensation or dew out there, it's already been dried up. Your best chances for gaining water in Western Australia, in the Midwest, Gascoyne region, early hours of the morning, collecting a little bit of dew, late afternoon, setting up for catching a bit of dew. During the course of the day, you might be able to use the sun. We want to maybe create a solar still at some point where you dig a hole in the ground. We put our green material in there, even urine, pee into the hole there, put a little cup in the middle, put a plastic sheet over it, so when that sweats and condensates, it hits the plastic sheet, rolls into the middle and goes into our collection cup. Alternatively, we can even put plastic bags over trees, get all the foliage we can, collect it in a tree, put a plastic bag over it. Currently don't have a clear plastic bag. Why would you have a clear plastic bag in a survival situation out here? We don't go out with the aim to be in a survival situation. We go out with the aim of camping and having fun. Something happens and then you end up in a survival situation. So you got to use what you have and try to find water. Our first aim for this series of videos will be demonstrating what techniques I know and I understand to collect water, and then we see how much water we did in fact collect and how long it took us to collect that. What we're going to attempt to do is, these plants here do have a fair bit of moisture in their content in their leaves. Okay, they've got a really good way of keeping the moisture in. If you split the leaf up with your nail, if you split that up, there's a little bit of moisture in there. And what we're going to try to do, I haven't tried it with a white plastic bag. We didn't pack our camping trip to create content. So these are the plastic bags that we would have in our four-wheel drive just for garbage bags, because believe it or not, some of us take our rubbish home with us. Okay, so what we're going to try to attempt to do today, I'm going to cram as much of that leaf litter as I can into a bag, and then I'm going to tie the tree down on an angle, and hopefully we can create some perspiration. Get as much of the foliage as I can get. The sun's just about to come up. We've got the sun on the horizon. It's going to track across to here. So hopefully our bag is in the sun. Hopefully our bag is in the sun for as much as we can get it. So the sun behind me, over to here. This here is going to cause us some shade onto this bag, but we'll see how we go. We've got one little rip in it, that's what we got. Alternatively, we can set up another plastic bag to catch some dew. What do you reckon, Anton? We set one up here, just dig a little hole for some dew. I'm using the sharp end of my stick here to break up what I can. So my first thought was, well, I'm digging a hole, might as well try to build a bush still, but we have nothing to collect it in, do we? What we would normally do is we'd find a Coke bottle or something like that. Anything that collects some water and sit in the bottom. But we don't have that today. So I'm gonna dig a little hole like this. I'm gonna cut a piece of this plastic out and I lay it in the bottom. That may capture a little bit of water. So there's a little bit of plastic here. We'll line the bottom. We're gonna get a bit of dirt in there. So what? Dirt won't kill you. And you want to break off as much of this stuff as you can, because what we're going to rely on is this green litter wetting the moisture in the soil itself. This is a demonstration of a real mini bush till. I'm trying to do two things at once here. My main focus is collecting the condensation off of the sheet in the morning, not this much itself. But let's just see if we can draw any moisture out of the soil into this here. What we're going to do now is get tiny little sticks, use them as tent pegs into this really rock hard soil. My main thought is that this will collect some condensation for the morning. We'll come back in the morning and check it. However, we may have a just for demonstration purposes, we may actually collect a byproduct of water into our little cup there. And the way to do that is find something with a little bit of weight in it, like this. I was going to use, there you go. So what happens now is if there is any moisture in that soil underneath, that sun comes over, it'll hit the inside, cascade down, flow down the inside, end up in our little hole here. Now, the next day, in the morning, any of this condensation will land in here and it will puddle in here. We're going to have a little bit of dirty water. Dirty water is better than no water at all. Hey guys, so we've made it back to our little water cache here. Remember yesterday Anton and I put something out here just to see how we would go. Two rubbish bags, white in colour, not clear. Just happened to be what we had in the car. Alright, so we're going to start with the least successful adventure of the lot. This little fill here. As you can see, we got no dew whatsoever inside here. However, keep trying to keep in mind whether our little container would have been. Anton, do you want to hold that corner? And what we're going to do is we're going to lift it all up and try to fold it into the little catch can there.
Whoa, water!
We're going to shake it off in there.
We got a little bit of water.
And there's a lot more water stuck on this that's not coming off too easy. But we'll bring this up and out. Oh, Anton, oh yeah, you got the cup.
I got the cup. Is it healthy?
It's got some dirt in it. All right, so that was just the condensation.
Yoink!
That's just the condensation of the dirt and that little bit of leaf litter we had in here. As you can see that, it's a little bit wet. This one here is the one I would believe will be the most success. It's the one that's still connected to the plant.
How do you do that?
And it's the one that has the bigger bag on it. But keep in mind, Anton and everyone else, this tree is still connected to the ground, it's still connected to its root system. So it's not just the foliage here that's going to collect us our water, it's the whole plant. And hopefully the tree feels giving. It recognises that this side of the tree's photosynthesizing more so than the rest.
Daddy, how do you do that?
How we do that, we put the tree branch into the bag and then the bag gives us the water. Now if you wanted to set this up permanently, you can get a hair tie or a rubber band and put a little hole in the bottom of the bag.
Oh, you got it.
Put a hole in the bottom of the bag, okay Piper, and then the water comes out. Once you finish with the water, you can put the rubber band back on it and stop the water getting out. Or if you want to steal the hosing, the plumbing from your car for your window washers, you can use that and suck it up out of a straw. So what we're going to do now, Piper and Anton, I'm just going to get a tiny little stick and I'm going to puncture the bottom of the bag in there, and then I'm going to get all the water out.
Is it going in?
Oh yeah, it's going in. There's a lot of water.
Okay, but we gotta get it back out.
Now, let's do a little water reveal. What do we got here? Don't forget, this was
Mom,
don't forget, this water here was what Anton and I spent all day trying to collect. We spent one day, 12 hours, 24 overnight, trying to collect dew and condensation, okay? From a little bush still and a bag on a tree. The bag on the tree was obviously more successful. I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of moisture we could draw from the soil itself for the bush still. And it goes to show even a white plastic bag as opposed to clear will do something. However, I've got 2 kids with me today, all right, and this is the amount of water I was able to collect.
Oh.
The bag over the tree can definitely keep providing us water. However, it's rubbish in nature and we're not going to leave it there. If you had a whole roll of these in your car, which you should have anyway, because if you're out in the bush camping, you should be taking your rubbish home, eh, Anton? So if you're taking your rubbish home with you, you should have rubbish bags in your car. So you should have a whole roll of these stashed somewhere inside the back of your wagon.
We need more water.
We do need more water. How are we going to survive with this? We're going to have to do rock, scissors, paper again and see who gets to drink. All right, so Anton and I have to rock, scissors, paper, hypothetically, who's drinking today. Rock, scissors, paper, shoot. Oh, so Anton gets to drink our little bit of dirty water today.
Oh, I know, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Can we filter it?
Hypothetically. So we can now go and filter this water. You can run it through some cloth.
We need more water.
I know we need more water. You can run it through some cloth.
Here's some more water.
You can use off-the-shelf filtration systems like we've got.
Hey, there's some more water here.
You can let it settle and suck the water off with a straw, or you can man up and use your teeth, or you can even put your shirt in your, I won't do it with my microphone, put your shirt in your mouth and drink through it. It's only soil. It's only soil and leaf litter. If you're really thirsty, you're going to want it. That is not enough water to collect to run around the bush all day. I think we can agree with that. If we spent, say, 4 hours with a roll of shopping bags doing every single tree here, yes, yep. The next day, once you've got your water and you've got it, you don't count your eggs before they hatch. Once you've got your water, then you can go out and start exploring. Can you talk us through what you got here?
So I got 3 plastic sheets and a cloth. And that's going to end up making a filter, and I'll show you how to do it. You click them square over circle, and then you make it into a funnel. And then you put it over where you're going to dispose your water.
Hang on. And just one thing, guys. We've already got water in here from yesterday. Alright. We collected that from the dew, and it's about at the D on the manitouage sign here. So it's already been filtered. We're going to take this dirty water we got here today, right? And Anton's going to run it through this filtration system we got.
And now we're going to put this cloth that's already shaped and put it in there. Now we're going to gently pour the water into the triangle.
Well, you made it to this part of the video. Thank you. We appreciate that. It was our first video that we've actually tried to use editing software for the purpose of putting it on YouTube. So forgive us for the editing, forgive us for the flow of the video. It is a work in progress. We just wanted to reveal what we actually were able to achieve. So you deserve that much. What we ended up achieving just out of the plastic bag on the tree and the mini bush still was that. Now it's a little bit cloudy because there's a little bit of Powerade in the bottom of it. That is clear water straight out of the filter that Anton was filtering the water through. We've got a jug here. Given that that's a 600ml bottle, we're just going to pour it into here and see how much we actually got. And we're going to pour this water into here. And we're just shy of 250 millilitres of water. For those the other side of the world, what do we got there? Just so you can see here, just shy of 250 mils, probably 200 mils in the old scale. What do we got going on there? 3/4, nearly 1 cup. 1 plastic bag on a tree, 1 plastic bag used as a still, and we did early hours of the morning on sunrise run around our tent and collect as much dew as we could. We got 1 cup of water. If you'd like us to do any more videos like this, please support us. If you'd like us to show you any other forms of water collection, hit the comment section and let us know. Furthermore, we would like to do a lot more of this stuff. If you have any property in the Midwest Gascoyne region that would better suit what we do, we would like an invitation. We're looking for property with creeks, rivers, desert country, sandy soil, a range of areas that the Midwest is known for. we're looking for those sorts of areas. Our next video, we will probably be doing something along the lines of water procurement as well, possibly desalinating salt water. Considering we're on the west coast here, most of us spend a lot of time at the ocean or on the beach there. It's only fair that we show or demonstrate a way of desalinating salt water. So bear that in mind, guys. If you're out there and you've got a few garbage bags at your disposal in your truck here or your wagon, if you do find yourself in trouble, you can, just with a couple of plastic bags, get a little bit of water going. So we got 1 cup of water. We got 1 cup of water with 2 bags. Let's just say you went out there with 10 bags and 10 trees. That would probably be enough for 1 person every 12 hours. That's without running around doing any hard work. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you very much. I'm not going to do the whole subscribe and hit the like button, but god damn it, I hope you do. Wouldn't you like some people to subscribe, Anton? Only if you want to. We're not telling you to do anything. We don't tell people how to live their lives, but it is only just at the bottom of the screen, and it's probably over there somewhere, and you just probably hit it. But by all means, if you don't want to, that's fine. It is Australia and it's sort of like a free country, but yeah, pretty much comment, like and subscribe as much as you can. Share it amongst your friends, share it amongst our friends. We don't have that many, but if you know someone that hasn't seen the video, they should see the video. It would help us if they watch the video. If everyone got to see the video and they wanted more videos, I think you hit the subscribe button and the like button and comment. So yeah, look guys, tell us what you want to see, tell us what you want us to do, tell us where we went wrong, tell us where we could go better. Definitely would like the feedback. Thanks for watching. You made it this far. All right, guys. Cheers for now. What do you reckon, Anton? He's shy. He's not going to say anything. Anton needs an outro as well. So if you've got any suggestions what Anton can say when we're signing off here, that'd be great as well. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Welcome to our part of Australia.